what's going on? I can't see who it is. I just want to get on live and discuss why a lot of businesses fail. And if you chat with me, say it in the comments. I'll be looking over here every now and again, looking at my screen so I can see what's going on in the comment section. Now, number one, they start the business before they research the business. Successful people, they research before they start the business. And newbies, most likely, they start businesses off of a good idea. Oh, I like that. Oh, that sounds good. But they don't actually do the research before they jump in. So what you want to do, like if you're online and you're doing businesses online, when you're online and you have a business, no matter what you're selling, jewelry, fashion, personal training, it don't matter what it is. You got research that you can do before you even get started. The goal is to know, you want to know how many people are looking for what you have to offer so that you can get in front of those people. It's easier to help somebody that's already going in a certain direction than to try to get somebody to turn from where they're going from and go in your direction. So you want to find out how many people are looking for what I have to offer already. How many people are typing in Google? That's called keyword research. We have tools online that'll show you how many people every single month are typing in certain keywords and looking for certain things. When you do social media marketing, you don't actually know how many people are searching for what you have. You just posting stuff on social media because that's where a lot of people hang out. But you got to know that on social media, it's good to do that, but everybody that's on social media is not looking for what you have. They just on social media. So it's good to do both, but it's also good to start setting the foundation to where at least 1,000 people a month typing this stuff in. Let me get in front of these 1,000 people a month. 500 people a month typing your services, your products in. Let me get in front of those people. That way I stand a better chance of making a sale or a recommendation because I know that these people are looking for what I got. Now, when you post on social media, you might get a person or two every now and again to sign up, but that's because that's where a lot of people hang out and somebody might actually see it as a good idea. But most people are failing because they don't research before they start the business. The second thing, they don't invest in the tools that they need to structure their business correctly. So when you start a business online, it's a foundation that have to be laid a certain way. Just like when you want to build a house, you have to lay your foundation the right way. When you lay your foundation, then they got to come out and inspect and make sure everything is laid. That's the same thing as starting a business online. It's a foundation that needs to be laid a certain way in order for you to grow a business online. The websites that we have, you can do that. It's great to do it. You have to have a website because when you build a website, there's different ways to build a business online, but when you want to build a brand and a business that's going to be long lasting and not just I want to make a quick buck tonight. When you want to build a long lasting brand and business that's going to take you to the next level, you have to set your business up the right way. So when you build a website, a static website is a website that maybe has 5 tabs across the top. Home, about us, contact, gallery, so-and-so. That's just a static website. A blog, on the other hand, is a website where a person continues to put content on their site, updating it frequently. It don't have to be every day. It could be every week, every month, however often you update it. But you building on to your online real estate. So if you just have a static blog, a static website, and all you have is a static website with with 5 tabs across the top. Somebody else has a blog and they continuously updating. And both of y'all are in the beauty industry. You do hair, this person does hair. 2 people have a hair website. This person just have a 5-page with the pictures on it. And this one has a blog that they updating every twice a week. They updating it and they putting more content on it. They talking about styling tips. They talking about recommendation for hair products. They talking about conditioners that you can use. Who is Google gonna rank for that keyword? If somebody's site searching for beauty salon near me, and this one has a static 5-page website, and this one has a blog, who is Google gonna rank? They're gonna rank the person with the most content related to the topic that people are searching for. The content is what wins because you're building an authority site. So websites is static. If they static, that's not authority. Anybody can put up a 5-page site in Google eyes. Anybody can put up a 5-page site and call it a day. When you start taking your business seriously, you want to build an authority site. So every couple of days, I need to post on my site so that I can build authority. So when people start typing in those keywords, people can find my site because I'm building my authority in that niche. That's why they always tell you to stick with one niche first. They tell you to stick with one niche first because they want you to build your authority up in that one niche. Get about 20, 30 articles in that one niche and then branch off and put another niche and combine it. But right now you just want to stick with one so you can get a combination of articles around the same topic so you can start building authority. And that one person with the 5-page site, they're not going to be moving. So you're just going to up the ranks, passing up all the people who are not doing anything to their websites. Those are the things that you need to do in order to grow a brand. And that's why most people are failing because they don't do what it takes. So that's the reason they don't get the tools necessary to build and they don't do what it takes to build. So you have to learn that you have to get certain tools in order to get your website to ranking in Google. They have tools to help you with SEO. They have tools to help you with keyword research, and they have tools to help you capture leads and email addresses so that you can follow up with your people that came to your website and you can get them back to your website, which is all helping your Google Analytics to grow. So a lot of people fail because they don't do everything that it takes. They want to do one thing and think the money is supposed to come. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to just do one little thing. No, it's a structure that has to be put together, and it takes a while to build the foundation. The third reason why a lot of people fail is they don't have tracking in place. The tracking is the only way that you're going to actually grow the business because you have to be able to see what's working. So tracking is like how many people came to my page from my ads. If I'm posting on Facebook, if I'm posting on Instagram, if I'm posting on anywhere, how many people came to my page? Now, that's one piece of tracking. How many people came to the page? That's your analytics. That's Google Analytics. Now, after that, how many people signed in to go to my website? So out of 100 people that came to my page, if 50 people signed in to get in my website, that's a 50% conversion rate. So now you know every 100 people, 50 people go. Now you got a conversion rate. Now you're doing some sort of tracking. What links was people clicking on to get to my website? That's another form of tracking. What links are working the best on the ads that I'm putting out there to get people to come? Which ones are people taking action on? If I'm just putting out the same one over and over, I'm not split testing, so I don't know what's working because I only got one thing out there. But when you have multiple ads out there, you can start testing to see which one is working the best. Most people fail because they don't know to test and split test. Now, if the person is driving traffic from social media to their website and people are not signing in, that means you have to work on your page. What's going on my page and on my website to where people are not signing in? Those are called, you got to run tests and you have to see so you can see what your messaging is, so you can see what do you need to change about your messaging to get people to sign in and get you a better conversion rate. All of that is tracking and stats. We need to be able to look at those things so that we can keep improving during the process. We don't want starting a business. Anybody can start a business. People go down there and start businesses every single day. The way you make money is you keep tweaking the business and tweaking the business and tweaking the business and making it better, getting 1% better every single day, and finding out what's not working so you can fix it over to what's working better, what's working better, and what's working better. And then you'll have your perfect campaign. You'll have your perfect offer and your system. But starting out, nobody's going to have the perfect offer or the perfect system because you don't have anything to test. So somebody told me the other day, they spent $250 for 1 month for marketing and they didn't get no results. Anytime somebody spends anything on marketing, the first month it's gonna be only testing. Nobody's gonna be able to. Everybody's expecting to take $250 and turn it into $50,000 overnight. You have to test the campaigns. If you posting on Facebook and you trying to run ads on Facebook, you have to have something to test. So you have to have a budget to test your ads to see which ad is performing best. I'm losing money right now. How can I make this better so that I can start? Once you find your winning campaign, that's when you can start scaling. But nothing happens in the first month. Nothing is going to happen in the first month. It's people that paid $3,500 the first month and still didn't get no results. It's people that paid $5,000 the first month on marketing and still didn't get no results. Because everything you spending, you just testing. But once they start getting a perfect offer and they start tweaking the offer, okay, was it my ad that didn't convert? Or was it my web page that didn't convert? Or was it my follow-up sequence that didn't convert? There's a lot of testing that needs to be done in order to create a successful campaign. So a lot of businesses fail because they don't have that time. They just, oh, I spent $50, I quit. You can't do that. When you start out, you have to lay your foundation the right way. And then if you don't have the time, the money to put into the ads, then you have to invest the time and put into the ads. And the free traffic is going to work. It's just not going to convert as fast as the paid traffic. So everything is going to be testing. All you're going to be doing is testing. And then once you find out what's working, out of 100 people, 80 people signed up. I got an 80% conversion rate. When I send out an email, 75% of those open my email. 50% of those people click on the link in my, all of that is called tracking. And there are tools that you need to use in order to track. There are tools you can use for your blog. There are tools you can use for your YouTube channel, tools for your Instagram. There are a lot of tools that need to be used in order to build a successful business. And if you're just going around taking a stab in the dark and just guessing at it, you don't have the tools that you need in order to make a successful business, because these tools is what all the professional marketers are using to take their business to the next level. And I didn't have these tools at first, and because I didn't even know about the tools. And when you don't know about the tools, you're not going to be able to grow the business. So there are tools that are in place that you need in order to grow your business. It don't matter if you doing only social media marketing and you got a blog, if you're doing only social media and you sending them to your YouTube, or if you sending them doing only social media on your Instagram or only social media on your TikTok. All of them have tools that you can use in order to perfect your campaign and get it to growing so that you can start making money. So those are the reasons why people fail online. They need to know that it takes time. First off, it takes time. It's not overnight. And they need to know how to correctly research and track and stay dedicated to the process. You have to stay dedicated to the process, because if you quit, we know you'll never make it then. If you quit, everybody knows you'll never succeed if you quit. So if you quit in the first 3 months because it wasn't working, then we know it's not, period. It's people that, when people start businesses offline, and when they go and get a brick and mortar, they go get a building and they're paying $4,000-5,000 a month on their office space, they already calculate in their mind, in about 1 year to 2 years, I'll be in profit. So they already know that they're going to be losing for this amount of time. The same thing is with online. You have to factor in I know that I'm going to start out losing because that's how every business goes. They start out going down. Then after you get it to working, you figure out what's working and then you start bringing it up. So if everybody is expected to be millionaires overnight, they don't need to start businesses because business owners know that they're not going to be a millionaire overnight. Every business owner knows that. So that's what I wanted to talk about on this night. And I hope you have a great evening and talk to you again another time. Have a good one.